Alamin ang makukulit na sagot ng mga NCAA players sa hashtag #AskMo. Kilagin sa player to watch ngayong linggo. At syempre, all-time NCAA Fantasy Draft ng broadcast panel, silipin. Mga kapuso, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Welcome once again to your favorite in-between show. This is Game On. At syempre po, nandito pa rin tayo sa Studio of Champions located inside our venue of the men's basketball tournament in La Salle, Green Hills in Mandaluyong City. You guys have Martin Javier here doing this episode, doing this edition. Again, we got an action-packed episode for you guys coming right up. And let me start. Of course, syempre, ganito tayo nagsisimula dito. Kakausapin po natin at mas makikilala pa natin yung ating mga halftime performers natin on a Sunday doubleheader. Kanina, nag-perform na the Clash alumnus. Nandito po si Mr. Nef Medina. Nef, thank you so much for coming back here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nandito, by the way, si Nef performed in the opening ng NCAA alongside the other singers as well. But also joining us here, she's 17 years old. My goodness. Okay, I cannot believe it. Pero dito po, si Miss Elijah Alejo, who is performing in the second game.
Yes po. Medyo kinakabahan na po ako now. Right now.
Kinakabahan ka na?
Oo eh.
O, sige, hingi muna tayo ng tips dito kay Nef. Kasi kanina, Justin Bieber yung Nef Medina, nag-peaches eh. Okay, kamusta naman yung experience po doon, Nef? We know this is your second performance for the NCAA, but again, performing on a court, at center court, is a lot different eh. So, kamusta yan?
Actually, like, number one, it's fun. It's excited ako pagdating ko dito. Pero, I mean, lahat naman ng performances, bago ka tumapak, it's nerve-wracking. And habang nandun ka. Pero, siguro mas nang ibabaw yung in-enjoy ko yung song, like, performing. And,
It was a fun performance.
It was fun.
Yan, we would like to congratulate Nef. Siyempre, ito po, nakikita natin yung highlights dito. Look at him working the camera here. There you go. Ating Clash alumnus performing for our first game. Siyempre, kanina yan. But Elijah here is a little bit nervous. Is it your first time?
First time.
Obviously, not first time to perform live. Siyempre, pero...
First time ko po sa court.
Sa court. Okay.
And so parang medyo kinakabahan po ako at the
What are
same
you
time.
singing, by the way?
I Wanna Dance with Somebody.
Oh, classic ah.
Yeah.
Sige nga. Sige, gusto mo mag-warm up dito muna? Ayaw mo?
Kaso po baka makalimutan ko po mamaya. Siyempre po mas maganda, surprise. Wow!
Wow! Okay, sige, abangan natin yan. Of course, Elijah will be performing in our second game today. Pero nakita ko si Nef kanina, nanonood talaga anong laban. Ikaw ba, mahilig ka talaga sa manood ng basketball or at least like the sport, follow it from time to time?
Actually, medyo ano ko eh. Like, I follow, for example, sa NBA, I follow the player, not the
player.
team. Like, for example, LeBron or whatever. Pero, I love watching basketball. Hindi lang siguro ako masyadong maalam technicals.
Okay.
But I love watching basketball.
Actually, okay lang. Pero, alam mo, pag sinasabi yun ng isang basketball fan na I follow the player, not the team. Automatic yung LeBron fan yun. Pero kasi siyempre, si LeBron po yung marami nang nilipatan pa.
Yeah.
Ano ka ba? Certified LeBron fan?
Yeah, medyo.
LeBron James fan pala si Nef. Pero sige, si Elijah nagbigay ito ng disclaimer sa akin right before we went on cam and on air. Hindi po ako nanonood ng basketball, ha? Sino yung top scorer kanina? Joke lang.
Sige po, babay. Hindi po siya masyado nanonood ng local. Pero yan po, sila, Golden State, mga ganyan, nanonood po ako kahit papano. Sila Steph
Curry.
Opo,
Stephen Curry. Pero good luck later, Elijah. sa performance mo. At Nef, syempre, we will not let you go without, of course, inviting our kapusos in your shows. Syempre, saan nila kayo pwedeng i-follow sa inyong mga social media accounts? Go ahead, let's go with Nef.
And guys, you can follow me on Instagram. It's at Nef Medina. And also, I have music on Spotify and other platforms. I recently released a song. It's called Movie Star. So hope you guys can check that out. And yeah, basically that's it.
There you go. Nef, thank you so much. Elijah, ikaw naman?
Ayan mga kapuso, abangan niyo po ang malapit ng pagtatapos ng Prima Donnas, Mondays to Saturdays, 2:30 p.m. pagkatapos po ng Itbulaga. And you can follow me on my social media. So search niyo lang po Elijah Alejo and lahat po ng may blue check, ako po yun. Thank you po.
Oh, alam niyo na po ha, basta verified. Siya po yun. Thank you so much. Ganun din si Nef, syempre. Nef, Elijah, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you
in the Studio of
po.
Champions. Our halftime performers today. Abangan niyo po si Elijah mamaya sa ating second game. During, syempre, the halftime break of Arellano and EAC. But we are not yet done. In fact, we're just getting started here on the show. Up next, kilalanin natin yung bago nating kakikiligan ng mga girls at alamin ang meaning ng kanyang mga tattoos. Lahat pong yan sa ating pagbabalik dito sa Game On! Alright, balik po tayo sa Game On. And before we meet our player to watch, eto muna, kung mga NCAA players ay game sa hardcourt, syempre game din kaya sila makipagkulitan sa mga tanong natin na hinanda sa hashtag AskMo. Let's all watch this.
Pagdating sa basketball, seryoso ang ating mga players sa pag-achieve ng kanilang goals.
Eh pagdating sa Q&A, kakasakaya sila?
Pag di sigurado, i-ask mo! Gaano ka na katagal naglalaro ng basketball?
Bata pa talaga ako, hilig ko na talaga mag-basketball eh.
Pero, gaano ka katagal naliligo?
Ligo?
Parang di naliligo ikaw.
Uy, naliligo ako. Joke lang.
Mabilis lang po, mga
2 minutes, ganun? Kaya na 2 minutes?
hindi naman po, mga 5 minutes siguro.
5 minutes?
5 minutes siguro.
5 minutes? Focus ka lang, no?
5 to 10 minutes.
Parang di ka sure. Naliligo ka ba talaga?
Kayang tumigil.
Basa-basa na. Jello, anong gusto mong ma-achieve for this season?
Final 4 muna tapos yun championship na.
Champion, syempre. Lahat naman gusto mag-champion. Yun talagang gusto ko ma-achieve.
I guess I just want to have a good season so I can go pro. You know, I haven't been healthy.
Yung goal namin hindi yung result, but yung process, kung gaano kami nag-improve day by day on and off the court. So,
Ano naman ang gusto mong ma-achieve for the Christmas season?
Healthy lang.
Syempre gusto ko complete family lang.
Wala, layo pa eh.
Mahal mo ba ang larong basketball?
Oo, sobra.
Ewan ko kung walang basketball. Siguro hindi ko alam kung asan ako.
Eh, mahal ka ba?
Hindi ko nga alam eh.
Mahal ka ba?
Ayun lang.
Does she love you?
I hope so.
Love you.
Ang tanong ko, magaling ka ba mag-pass?
Syempre, point guard ako eh.
Naka-move on ka na ba sa pass?
Yun lang.
May paiyak ko.
Oo, nakamove on na.
Lilibangin mo lang yung sarili mo.
Yun bang hanap ng bagong girl? Ano ba yun?
Opo, syempre.
My secret, moving on from your past, you can't do nothing about it, accept it, and, you know, use it to build your life.
Ano ang best moves mo?
Syempre, ang pangalan ko Kobe, fade away.
Wow!
Crossover po.
Sa paniligaw, ano bang best moves mo?
Pambubola.
Basketball player nga, bola eh.
Yung gentleman ka and pakita mo talaga na importante siya.
Harana, kasi ganun ko niligawan yung girlfriend ko eh.
Pinagkakalat mo doon na patay ako sa'yo.
Ha? Bakit? Paano mo nasabi?
Hindi kasi totoo yun. Kasi yung totoo, ikaw ang dahilan kung ba't buhay pa ako.
Ano ba? Ano ba?
Jason, kung bibigyan ka ng chance baguhin ang rules ng basketball, ano ang idadagdag mong rule?
Bawal maglaro, hindi naliligo.
if maganda yung dunk, 3 points.
Siguro dagdag ng isang step pa para sa traveling.
Ano dagdag mong rule?
Yung lahat ng team maglalaro sa loob. Para lahat maglaro, di ba?
Lahat ng,
Walang
syempre lahat
ikaw po.
may chance, no?
Lahat.
Galing.
Para kagulong ibig dun sa loob.
kung sa aming mga tanong ay nakukulitan,
Huwag mapipikon dahil ito'y katuwaan lamang.
ako si Chantal Laude.
At ako si Ann Gabriel.
Kung di ka sigurado, i-ask mo.
Thank you so much, Chantal. Thank you so much, Ann, for our hashtag Ask Mo segment. Ay, naman, gano'ng kakulit yung mga NCAA players natin. Different side we're seeing from them here in this particular season. At dahil po dyan sa ating mga off-the-court shenanigans dito sa Season 97 coverage in GTV. But again, from those players, we now go to our player to watch. Ito na, nabanggit ko po. Bukod sa pagiging talented, talagang kakikiligan to ng ating mga girls ngayong Season 97. Ito ang ating player to watch. So, let's find out who is.
Full control of the game. That's a nice backdoor pass. Egan to Aurin.
Simula ako mag-basketball nung ako, 13 years old. Pinasok ako nung tatay ko sa science school sa amin na mag-varsity. Habang tumatagal, na gusto ko na yung basketball.
From the track to the hard court, na iba man ang direksyon ng takbo ng kanyang karera, this guy has proven that talent can be achieved through hard work.
Ang goal ko this season is mag-champion ng perpetual at yung mga bagong pasok ng perpetual ay mag-improve sila para sa next season ready na.
Kung ang iba ay may tattoo ng dragon para astig, ang kanya ay Dragon Ball dahil he aims to do better each day gaya ng anime idol niyang si Son Goku.
Everyday gusto niya talagang maging better. So, gusto ko rin maging better araw-araw.
Aurin gets it! Aurin puts it in!
Big put back.
Ang pintadas shooting guard ng Perpetual Altas, Kim Aurin, makakasama natin live sa studio.
And nga po, that is our player to watch, Kim Aurin, on the University of Perpetual Help System Data Altas. Kasama natin ngayon dito sa ating Studio of Champions. Kim, welcome dito sa Studio of Champions.
Magandang hapon.
Oo, first time dito ni Kim, by the way, sinabi niya sa akin kanina. Pero unahin ko muna, a great performance from you earlier. 22 points po. In-score ni Kim Aurin to get that win. The crucial win para dito sa Perpetual Altas. Pero bago ko pag-usapan yung performance mo doon, mamaya darating tayo doon. Usapan muna natin yung binanggit mo na tattoo doon. Yung Goku ba? Kasi batang Goku yung nasa paa mo.
Ayan.
Kaya ka ba nakakapag-Super Saiyan kanina?
Siguro sumanib.
Sumanib?
Gumana.
Gumana, okay. Pero ikaw, Kim, ilan ba yung tattoos mo?
18 lahat.
18 lahat. Lahat yun may meaning sa'yo.
Lahat meron.
Okay, yan po si Kim Aurin. Kwento mo naman sa amin, dun sa mga fans mo dito, kung paano ka nagsimula sa paglalaro ng basketball.
Nag-start ako maglaro ng basketball nung 13 years old. Yung tatay ko, pinasok ako sa school sa amin malapit, SFAC, school ni Ranidel. Ayun, hindi pa talaga marunong mag-basketball noon, lumiyap or sumut. Ayun.
Ito, St. Francis of Assisi
Yes.
College. Yun nga, doon nga nanggaling yung De Ocampo Brothers, pero di ka pa marunong doon.
Hindi pa talaga.
Pero kaya mo naramdaman. Kasi, alam mo, lagi namin sinasabi, Kim, this season, pag kino-cover ka namin, you are a walking mismatch here in the NCAA. Kasi laki mo, laki ng katawan mo rin. Pwede kang mag-dribble, pwede kang umatake. Ikaw, kailan mo nalaman na, uy, pwede akong magaling dito, tapos talagang maging successful?
Nung nasa JRU ako. Doon talaga nag-improve yung laro ko. Kasi,
From high school?
From high school. Nung high school kasi, center talaga laro ko, center. Tapos yung na-scout ako sa JRU, natuto na ako kasi ang gagaling ng mga player doon.
Oh wait, center ka to begin with. By the way, okay, he came from the high school program, of course, Light Bombers para sa JRU, and then also played for the seniors team before eventually finding a home in Las Piñas in Perpetual. But how was that? You know, usually mahirap yun sa mga bata. You start off as center. Obviously, you don't learn the same skills, the same skill set ng mga point guards natin, same fundamentals. Ikaw ba, kahit center ka noon, nag-extra work ka na, gusto mo rin magwardya?
Opo. Naisip ko yun yung napanood ko si Durant nga. Kasi nga yung sa OKC siya, 6'10", tapos lahat kaya niyang gawin, rebound, shoot, tapos dribbling. So pumasok sa isip ko na kaya ko to kung pagtatrabahuan ko.
O ngayon po.
Tapos yun, simula nun, araw-araw nagdi-dribble.
Araw-araw na. Ngayon nga, malaki evident yung performance mo kanina. 22 points para kay Kim Aurin. But for you, Kim, okay, we are down to our final 2 questions for you. And I want to ask, what's going to be the expectation from you? Because I know you are one of the veterans of this perpetual team. And basing it on paper lang, malakas yung team ninyo. Ano expect natin mula sa Altas in your last game of the eliminations? Pero syempre, a lot of implications kung may extend yung season ninyo.
Siguro kukunin namin yung championship ngayon talaga. Tapos yung mga rookies, i-guide ko sila kahit anong mangyari. Manalo matalo, kailangan ko sila i-guide.
Pero Kim, ito, before we let you go as well, iimbitahan namin ikaw na syempre mag-invite at syempre i-shoutout mo yung mga loved ones mo dito. Paano ka rin nila ma-follow on your social media accounts?
Shoutout ko nga pala yung asawa at anak ko. Tapos yung papa ko at nanay ko. Tapos yung Manila Kingpin. Ayun lang.
There you go, Kim. Maraming salamat sa pagsali mo sa amin dito.
Thank you.
Our player to watch, also our player of the game earlier. In our first game, Kim Aurin, who scored 22 points, leading Perpetual to a win. Also his first time here at the Studio of Champions. But from that interview, we'll go to many, not players, but members of the panel here in the NCAA. Dahil susunod na po ang ating NCAA All-Time Fantasy Draft. Kasama, syempre, ako po, Martin Javier, Mikee Reyes, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio, and of course, the one and only Anton Roxas, Mr. Pure Business here on the table. Lahat pong yan, kaya don't go away. Magbabalik po ang Game On! So folks, we are back here at the Studio of Champions, back on your favorite in-between show. This is Game On. Sama po si Martin Javier at ngayon naman tutungo tayo sa isa namang discussion with our broadcast panel here in the NCAA because it's Sunday and this one's for you, our NCAA fans. Okay, welcome natin, of course, Mr. Shoot First, Mikee Reyes, Mr. Pure Business, Anton Roxas, and Coach Hammer, bang! Martin Antonio here on the table. Guys, this is gonna be slightly different because ang binuo natin last time around was the current season, yung all-time roster, ay hindi pala all-time roster, pero yung mga, yung all-stars
for this
natin.
season, best players.
Oh, yung mga dinraft natin. So ngayon naman, it's gonna be all-time lineup in the form of a draft.
And being the 2 youngest of the 4, medyo kinakabahan ako sa mga pick ng dalawang kuya natin eh.
They will go deep, I'm expecting.
For sure.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
The research process was very tough.
Birth na muna. Birth year.
86 kami.
93.
92. 93! 90!
Relax, wala pa ang draft eh. Relax. 90.
Ako, di pa nagsisimula. May apila na ako, ha? Teka lang, ha?
90. Okay. So 93, 90, 86, 86. Okay.
Okay, so malinaw po yung mga...
Kailan lang NCAA? 1920.
The NCAA, mga kapuso, was established in the year 1924.
Yes. 1924. Okay.
And skipped nung World War.
Okay, so necessary questions before we start. Pwede import?
Pwede! Yes! Pwede!
Kaya nga nagbago bigla.
Basta naglaro sa NCAA.
So pwede din coach? Straightforward. Pwede yung mga Ateneo.
Yes. When they were part of the NCAA. Any player who participated in the NCAA is part of the history of the NCAA. Therefore, is eligible to be picked in this draft.
Sa Centennial, Papalapit na yung Centennial.
Okay.
Okay, so may Ateneo, Lasal, all those. Okay.
DLC. Okay, sige. We officially open the floor here in our NCAA All-Time
Pwede bang buksan na natin to? Ako curious ako eh.
Kanina
ba natin inaantay?
So for today, we are reversing the sequence. So it's Coach Hammer first, Anton second.
Kailangan natin ng oras, bro.
Kailangan natin ng oras. Mikee third.
Sila muna.
And me last. Okay, sige, let's go with Coach Hammer Martin. Ano, nag-iba talaga yung ball game na may import na.
Oo, may import na, bro. Ulitan.
Hindi, bago yung strategy ni Martin.
Okay lang.
Okay.
Hindi, kung gusto nyo, hiwalay natin.
Hiwalay natin.
Okay. Just stick with it.
Okay, so
for the first pick,
of the all-time draft, I'll be drafting a guy that everybody loves and na-discover sa Quezon City, 3-time NCAA champion. Nagra-rumble na, pero siya di ginagalaw ng mga kalaban. Avelino Samboy Lim at small forward from the Letran Knights. The number 1 pick.
That was, pick ko dapat
83 to 85 champion sila. If I'm not mistaken. I need to check on it.
No?
1 year, this last year MVP before he went to the national team with Coach Ron Jacobs.
No complaints. Samboy Lim is
I will not
Skywalker.
The only complaint is I wanted him.
I wanted him.
Because I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. He's the Skywalker number 9. I wore number 9 when I was playing in high school, so I wanted Samboy Lim. I hate you.
I still love you.
All right. I will adjust because of Martin Antonio here. And this is not just an adjustment pick. This is a strategy pick, okay? I'm not picking this guy because I believe he is the GOAT. I am picking him because I believe Mikee or Martin might get him. Former NCAA MVP. He had 8 triple-doubles in NCAA Season 91. The Season 90 MVP, Earl Scotty Thompson from Digos City, Davao del Sur.
At number 1.
Monkey wrench, no?
No joke, naunahan ako dun.
I had to adjust. You knew I wanted to dig deep, but because of these guys, I had to get him.
Okay.
Anong position? Anong position ni
Point guard. I will put him at the point guard spot.
Not gonna complain because more or less he was the point guard nung nasa Perpetual.
Okay.
Okay, March, disclaimer muna ha. Ako ay magpipick dun sa mga naabutak ko. I'm not gonna reach dun sa earlier years. Either nakalaban ko, napanood natin, na-cover natin, or napanood ko nung time na coach yung dad ko sa 2000s.
Sabihin ko lang sa'yo, Mike, pag ginawa mo yung art card...
mo? Ronnie Bughaw?
Pag ginawa po yung art card, dapat katabi yung explanation ni Mikee.
Sige.
May ganun. Okay, sige Mike, go ahead. First pick.
First pick. The Beast.
Ooh!
I got the Beast. You gotta get the Beast.
Not mad at that. Not mad at that.
Position. What position are you playing?
Right now, I might change it up, but right now, I'll put them at the... Ay, nakuha niya si Scotty. I'll put him at the 3 right now. Put him at the 3.
Okay. So, those are great picks, gentlemen. So, I'll have 2 straight here. 2 straight picks. Alright, sige. Actually, nag-iba po yung game plan ko today. So, for my first pick, this is probably... I'm not sure if this is because of his performance in the NCAA, because he was a champion and he was a member of Mythical 5. But I think when this is all said and done, this is one of the best players to come out of the NCAA and in the Philippines in general. I'm talking about the Blur.
Okay.
In Jason Castro at point guard from the PC Dolphins.
Very good pick.
So, let's do a quick recap here of our picks sa first round natin.
Skywalker, Samboy Lim, number 1. At small forward.
Small forward. Anton?
Scotty Thompson, point guard.
Okay.
Calvin Abueva. Small forward.
Small forward. Okay. Now I go to my second pick. Ang una kong pinik po, I see Jason Castro, the Blur.
Okay.
Asia's best point guard at 1 point. Okay, second pick ko. Ito po yung recap natin. So yan, so far, after the first round, yung ating napipick. Pero now I will go from a point guard to a big. At dito po nag-iba talaga yung discard ko.
Nag-import ka bigla?
Nag-import ako bigla.
Okay.
Let me go. You got Jason at point guard. Let me lob it up to Mr. Sam Ekwe.
My goodness!
Okay, wait. So
that hurt me.
So wait. Because you two reacted. Obviously, you're going with an import.
That was my hard pick.
So may import kayo. Okay. I want to go all Filipino just because.
Okay.
I want to go all Filipino. So since I have Calvin at the 3. Since import kayo, hindi na ako kukuha ng sentro, mamaya na ako all Filipino ako. You know what? I'll go player ng daddy ko to. I watched him growing up. Arjun Cordero. Ilang years nag-mythical si Arjun Cordero? 4 out of the 5?
Rookie of the Year, Most Improved, Mythical 5 member, 4 years.
4 years?
Yep. At power forward, 6'2", and playing
forward.
at 190 pounds. Juniors MVP, Asian MVP.
Good
Yan.
pick.
Medyo,
Good.
yun yung pinaka-reach ko,
yun yung-
2002.
Good hit and repeat.
Arjun Cordero at 4. So, Calvin and Arjun.
Sabi ko na siya yung kalaban ko sa mga hard pick ko eh.
Yung
Sabi
mga
ko na
bete.
eh. Sabi ko na eh.
I see Anton here.
Medyo sumakit yung ulo ko.
Kasi nagsabi ka kasi.
Medyo sumakit yung ulo ko dito. Now I have to adjust. It's hard because I don't know if I should get this player or not right now.
Okay.
Diba? Kasi hindi mo alam kung baka kunin eh.
Okay. A little history lesson. Have you guys heard of the Sensational Six?
Sensational Six.
Okay, put the,
yung
put the
Sanbeda.
camera on Mikee Reyes because I want to see his reaction when I mention these names. Rommel Aducul, Banjo Calpito, Jasper Ocampo, Ulysses Tanigue, Brickster Encarnacion, Rommel Daep, 13-0 sweep. The first team to go for a 5-peat, San Sebastian, 1993 to 1997. But I will draft a
So
guy
yung picks niya, lahat
who
yun.
started that run. The Michael Jordan of the NCAA, Rodney Santos.
Wow. The slasher.
Small forward.
At small forward.
Lahat na lang pick mo. Yun ang
Yun nga eh, yun mga pick nyo. Pero,
Dalawang lineup kasi yun ang dali.
Oo eh. Yun yung...
Rodney Santos.
Wow.
Small forward.
I need to shake your hand, Coach Rodney. I'm so sorry. I need to go sample him.
Pasensya na, Coach, kasi napanood kita, pro na eh.
Oh.
Hindi ko napanood yung NCAA.
Michael Jordan ng NCAA, MVP in the juniors, MVP in the seniors, the catalyst of that championship run. But I would pick back-to-back big guys, and I love that I have these two guys. I love Sam Ekwe, but I love Rommel Aducul, 5-time NCAA champion, and the kid, Kirby Raimundo at power forward. Rommel Aducul, Kirby Raimundo, Samboy Lim, Team Harang, ready na yan pag Sunday.
Okay, so...
Hindi natin naabutan to, Marks.
Hindi, brother.
Sa pro ko na napanood to mga to eh. Kirby Raimundo, sa pro na yun eh.
Alam mo, nawala sa isip ko yung Kirby, ha?
Kirby.
Pure foods yun naisip ko eh.
After Aducul went MVP, it was Kirby's team.
Kirby Raimundo. Alright. Sige, let's do a quick recap here of our second round. I started with, of course, a big pick in Sam Ekwe and Mikey going with
Arjun Cordero.
Arjun Cordero at
Sentimental pick yan. At the 4th spot.
the 4th spot. Anton went with
So I went with Scotty Thompson and Rodney Santos, point guard and small forward. Strategy picks.
Strategy picks. I picked Samboy Lim at small forward, Kirby Raimundo at power forward, and the general, Rommel Aducul.
So ano ka rin? All Filipino ka din.
All
Kasi yung
Filipino
picks mo,
tayo.
Okay, all Filipino
Pinoy tayo.
Good job.
Mataas presyo ng mga import pag nangharang sa labas eh.
Totoo yan.
I will not regret my Ekwe pick.
Oh,
Okay.
Ikaw lang ang may import. As of now.
Okay. Okay, go Anton. Let's go with yours.
Okay, I really love your pick, Marts. I actually missed out on him. Actually, the Blur, Jason Castro. So I'm gonna get somebody who was a teammate of the Blurs, part of that lone PCU championship squad, the first ever rookie MVP of the NCAA. Gabby Espinas at the power forward spot. By the way, he's still going strong.
That's right.
Regional basketball, averaging double-double.
Okay.
Yun ang talagang parang puno sa ilalim.
Based on experience, parang bumangga sa pader.
Ayun! Parang lahat.
Shout out
nasasaktan sa
Rob
kanya.
Sanz, shout out Big Bo Belga,
Ian
Mon
Garrido.
Retaga, Ian Garrido,
Noel
PCU
Solis,
Championship,
and all those guys.
2004 NCAA Season 80. Shout out PCU Dolphins.
So,
Talo tayo sa research ng dalawa, bro. Okay. You know what? Obviously, knowing me, I need a great point guard. And there have been like a lot of great point guards who came out of the NCAA.
okay.
But, you know what? There are more legendary point guards. Hindi ko sinasabing hindi legend itong sasabihin ko, pero there are more legendary point guards. But the body of work of this kid, yung stats niya kasi, you cannot
Deny
yung stats. Maraming mas nanalo, maraming mas sumikat. But Gio Halalon's stats was tough to, you know, kahit yung mga The Blur. In all honesty, yung stats ni The Blur tsaka ni stats ni Gio Halalon, malayo kay Gio, man.
Malayo.
Triple-double machine.
Malayo.
So I gotta get Gio Halalon at the point guard spot.
Point guard
We're talking
spot
about NCAA eh. So,
and went to
Gio
the
Halalon.
finals as
Went to
well.
the finals, carried the team.
Exactly.
Along with, Coach Jerry carried Gio.
Yeah, Coach Jerry put the ball in his
Kasama
hands.
na
Deontay Holtzman.
Kaibigan natin.
I gotta go Gio Halalo at the point
sige.
guard.
Thank you, Mike. So, going with Giovanni
Ba't
here.
ka nag-thank you? Parang hindi ko nakuha yung pipik mo.
Hindi, buti na lang. Thank you very much. Okay. But I'm going with my next pick is going to be at the 4 spot here. I was eyeing Gabi Espinas, but sabi ko, wag na tayo magdalawang PCU.
Uy, may halalon dyan ha.
Meron.
Nakuha ko si halalon.
Wag, okay. Hindi, pero sige, ang pipiliin ko para sa power forward, Ian Sangalang of San Sebastian.
MVP? Championship winning player.
That's right.
Average to double-double.
At dun sa aking 3 spot, sige, lagay ko na siya sa 2 spot, CJ Perez.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
Perez.
CJ
so I
Perez.
get next pick. I have Gio, Calvin, and Arjun. You know what? Favorite ko to talaga hindi ko pwedeng hindi pick. Kevin Alas.
Kevin Alas. Bata niya kasi.
40. Tsaka 42
Grabe yan.
Kevin Alas.
Laban yan. Laban yan. Laban.
I'm gonna shake things up and I'm going to draft my coach.
Uy!
Uy, inuna na.
The father of Kevin Alas, Coach Louis Alas. Three-time NCAA champion, 1998, 2003, and 2005. Shout out Chris Calagio. Shout out Big Mac Andaya. Shout out Boyet Bautista.
Louis Alas. Good pick.
Good pick. Very good pick.
Okay.
Shout out Ron J. Enrile.
Love.
Jay.
I love the board, how it's shaping up. So, as my point guard, I need a leader. And yung mga players ko kasi mabait eh. So, kailangan ko ng mabait na point guard
Coach
sa team harap.
Pellegrino?
Yeah.
Kala ko mabait na point guard eh.
Pero, galing din Letran. Everybody loves this guy.
The thriller.
Freddie Webb. As my point guard.
Freddie
Olympian.
Wow.
Kilala ko kasi siya analyst eh.
Playing coach yan. Nag-coach sa Letran yan. Won a championship.
David Webb lang kilala ko.
Freddie Webb. What? Olympics.
He was part of the team that went to
Part
the
of Murder Inc. Kailangan namin ng mga...
Murder Inc.
Kailangan namin ng...
Yung mga ano na naman yun, hindi ko alam to mga to.
Pare, kailangan namin ng gwapo sa team kasi lahat ng haharang na eh. Para si Senator Freddy yung kakausap. Senator Freddy, you're my pick, you're my point guard.
Hirap naman kasi. Dami
Sige.
magagaling.
Recap muna tayo ng mga teams natin. Coach Hammer.
So my point guard, Freddie Webb. My small forward, Samboy Lim. Power forward, Kirby Raymundo. And my center, Romel Adukul.
There you go.
Team Business and Pleasure, coached by Coach Louis Alas, with Gabby Espinas as the power forward, Rodney Santos as the small forward, and Scotty Thompson at point guard.
Sa akin, puwera lang kay Arjun Cordero, of course. Team Millennial. Gio Halalon, Kevin Alas, and Calvin Abueva.
Wow. Okay.
And Arjun Cordero.
Arjun Cordero. Ako at point guard, I pick Jason Castro. Nasa dos ko si CJ Perez. At the 4 spot, PF, nandyan si Ian Sangalang. And at center, the one that started it all, Mr. Sam Ekwe in 2006. Okay. Sige, next pick ako. Next 2.
Anton will be picking.
Nag-double
si
pick
Anton.
ko eh.
Sino Nag-double, nag-ano pala ako, Freddie Webb. Ako pa pala.
Ikaw pa.
Freddie Webb,
Ako.
tama pala.
Ito, you end your
Ito
lineup
na yung-
here, your first line.
Oo, I have a handful of picks that I like. Sobrang dami ng pangalan.
It's a long list,
But-
guys. It's a long list.
Oo nga eh.
This is the guy that made me really enjoy the NCAA. First college basketball game that I watched live for the NCAA. And it's a Sunday. I need a scorer. Give me the Sunday special.
Okay, good pick.
2002, I think 2002 or 2000 MVP, Sunday Salvacion on my 2 guard.
Okay.
So, that's my roster. Yun yung starting 5 ko.
Okay.
So it's Freddie Webb, Sunday Salvacion, Samboy Lim, Kirby Raymundo, and Romel Aduco.
Yung sobrang bata ng akin sa kanya yung mga puye, no?
There are only a few NCAA teams that swept, but this team swept the season 18-0. Guys like Borgie Hermida, Garvo Lanete, they were on this team. But the guy I am choosing, rest in peace, my friend, Sudan, Superman, Daniel.
Wow, nag-Sudan. There you go. From
Because
Anton.
you got Ekwe, I'm getting Superman.
I got Ekwe.
You got Ekwe.
I got Ekwe.
Because Ekwe was the guy who kept you on the bench.
But he got me here.
Champion. He gave him a championship.
He got me
That's
this
true.
bench.
Okay, so
Go, Mikes.
So, all Filipino si Martin. Siya, ano sino sa'yo? Si Ekwe.
Ekwe.
Siya si
Sudan.
Sudan. Am I gonna go all Filipino or am I gonna get an import? You know what? Mag-all Filipino ko. But although I was gonna get Olwell or Raime.
Ooh!
I was gonna get him if I was gonna get an import. But I'm gonna go
Rookie
Raymond
MVP.
Almazan.
Raymond,
I
rock
wanna
and
go
roll.
all Filipino. And again, Team Millennial, MVP, Raymond Almazan.
Okay.
Tama di ba, MVP? Tama. Okay.
That's actually a great pick, Mike.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, okay. Ako yung last pick ko po, huhugot ako, Mike. Papaalam na ako kay Mikey dahil wala pa naman siyang comment dito. Papaalam na ako, huhugot ako. Isa lang, ha?
Sino
Isa
huhugutin?
lang.
Kwento ng tita mo yan, ng nanay mo, ng mami mo.
Di ba may sixth
Daddy
man
mo?
pa tayo?
Meron pa.
Meron
Ito,
pa.
pipiliin ko. Nakita ko to sa professional leagues na.
Okay.
Pero fan kasi ako nung team niya. I'm choosing Aerial Voyager.
Okay.
Coach
Oh, my favorite player of all time.
And the number 3 spot.
Yeah, he's my favorite player of all time.
And for my 6th man, siyempre gusto ko ng scorer. So pipiliin ko, J.R. Yule, Mr. Sexy Shot!
Mr. Sexy Shot!
Wilson!
2008 MVP!
Bad boy Wilson.
Bad boy as coined by Andre Felix.
Pwede ka mag-John Wilson.
48, no?
48 points.
48.
John
May
Wilson.
John Wilson, pwede rin mag-Jimbo Aquino nung time na
Pwede
yun.
rin.
Wala.
Correct.
Okay,
Thanks.
6th man. Sentimental pick na to. Favorite ko to. All-time favorite player ever. Ronnie Bughaw. Ronnie
Yan
Bughaw,
na.
pare. Ron Bugs pa rin tayo hanggang ngayon. Ron Bugs tayo, bro.
Little trivia, season 79, debut game, triple-double.
Double debut game.
Debut game.
Mag-rookie rin,
Mikey
MVP.
was in grade 5.
Grade 5.
Grade 5 si Mikey.
Grade 2!
Grade 5! Huwag ka papacheck niya yung birth certificate mo.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Because it is time
It is,
to
it is.
unleash the guy I believe is the greatest player of all time who set foot on an NCAA basketball court.
Bakit hindi mo pilit ng maaga? Alam mo
Kasi
kung
nga
iwan.
strategy eh.
Ayan na. Akala ko pizza. Wow! I love it. The fortune!
Michael Jordan was shooting turnaround fadeaway jumpers in the 90s. Atoy Ko was doing it in the 70s.
How confident were you na hindi namin siya ipipick?
Oo nga.
Because shoot first, Scottie Thompson was the guy who averaged the most number of points in a single season, 26.5. Atoy Ko averaged 35. 35 in the NCAA. That is nothing yung ginawa ni Scottie compared sa ginawa ni Atoy Ko dito sa NC.
Binas siya pareho niyang pick yun, ha?
Nakuha niya pareho ah.
Nakuha niya pareho.
Oh, so
Okay.
ano ka? Balik.
Sixth man.
Sixth and
Sixth
coach.
man and coach.
Okay. So for my sixth man, dahil team harang kami, syempre, I would pick a guy na kilalang kilala sa Manila bilang harang sa mga liga. Sa Tondo at syempre sa Quiapo, Mr. Excitement, Bong Alvarez from San
Grabe
Sebastian.
mga pick talaga nila. Mga
Lalim,
napanood ko sa,
Oh,
sa
coach.
pro ko na napanood, coach.
Coach.
And the coach, easy pick for me. Thank you, nobody picked it. Coach Frankie Lim.
Sabi na,
Okay.
Coach Frankie Lim eh.
Okay.
Love you, coach.
Anton, coach.
Six man.
Guys,
Hindi, may
6 man. Ay, ni coach. Coach.
Hindi, may coach na siya.
I picked
Ah, yung
Coach
nga
Louis
pala.
Alas na, so I'm gonna pick my
Oh,
sixth
meron na
man.
naman siya,
Magazine.
I am loyal. I was gonna pick Coach Verhel Meneses, but Mart stole my pick again. So I'm a loyal
Ginawang
guy.
player eh.
I'm gonna pick the guy who sat on the bench because of Sam Ekwe. Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
Coach Hammer, na may buhok pa. May buhok pa yan.
Martin Antonio.
Kasama po.
Head coach Martin
Kasama
Antonio.
po sa history ng NCAA si Coach Hammer Martin
Coach
Antonio.
Martin Antonio. Ang ano
Batang
niya.
bata.
First of many.
So, Frankie Lim
Ngayon,
versus
Faisal Hernan
Coach
lang
Martin
tumutubo.
Antonio.
Technical agad, thrown out. Bahala na kayo maglaro ng limahan dyan.
You know what?
May shock ka pa pala dyan, ano?
Baby shock pa yan.
Tagaras,
Okay, you know what? Dahil,
Grabe yan.
so coach na lang ang pipick natin.
Coach na lang.
Kasi
coach na lang.
Verhel, you pick Coach
Six man.
Verhel as
Ah,
player, di ba?
Player, okay.
Okay, so as tayong dalawa na lang. Obviously,
Sige.
hindi tayo pareho eh. Sino
Sige.
sa'yo?
Turo.
Turo Valenzuela.
Enzona.
Coach Turo Valenzuela. You know what? Dahil team millennial ako, sobrang maraming magagalit sa akin. But you know, mayhem ako eh. 1-0. Sorry, 1-0.
Very good pick.
Sino lang naman ang 1-0 sa NCAA? Sorry. So I'm gonna go with Coach Aldin Ayo. Team Millennial.
First 2 years niya in collegiate coaching, parehong championship.
champion. In different leagues pa yun ha.
Different
So
leagues.
I'm going Coach Aldin. And
That's correct.
malay natin, makita natin soon ulit bumalik dito. You don't know. We'll see.
Ako po, ang pipiliin ko ang coach, banggit ko na kay Mikey, the architect of that San Sebastian team in the 90s, Coach Turo Valenzuela. So, let's do a quick recap here before...
Even 2000s. Maraming championships si Coach Turo with Pep Moore, Nico Uy, Chris Baluyat, and all of those guys.
One of the most successful coaches in the collegiate scene. Iba-ibang liga rin dito sa Pilipinas. All right.